This is a story called The Moorside Times, The Gossips and the Outsiders. It's the summer of 2018 and some of the residents of Moorside village are busy trying to organise the annual village fair. There will be some people who come to the event with their friends and family, and others will take part in the event. There'll be lots of different performers on stage and there'll be a talent contest for all ages. There'll be a small parade through the streets with a May Queen and 4 princesses. There'll be different stalls such as a sweet stall, a veg stall, a fruit stall and lots of other stalls including a tombola stall there too. There will also be bingo and a small fairground there too. However, on the day of the fair, disaster strikes as the May Queen's nowhere to be seen and the parade is due to start at 12 p.m. As you can imagine, everyone is worried about the little girl's safety and well-being. The last time the little girl's parents, Roseanne and John Paul, saw their daughter Lily Mae Roseanne, aged 10, was around 11:30 a.m. when her dad told her she needed to get her May Queen dress on and to get her hair done. Lily Mae had been seen by some of the villagers playing with her friend before she went missing. As you can imagine, the little girl's parents were frantic with worry, and a search party was organised to find Lily Mae and the police were called. When the police arrived, they told Lily Mae's parents that one of them should go home and stay there in case she turns up at home. It was decided that Roseanne would go home with her sister, Helen Marie, as she was heavily pregnant. However, when she arrived home, Roseanne noticed that their dog Poppy was missing too. So she got in touch with John Paul and told him what had happened, and he told the police that the little girl and her dog were the best of friends who followed each other everywhere. After Lily Mae had been missing for 2 days, the villagers started to gossip, saying that her parents should have kept a closer eye on her instead of letting her do as she pleased. Other gossips were saying that there was a man in his 30s called Michael Jones, who moved to the village a few months ago, could have taken Lily Mae and harmed her. Even the Moorside Times newspaper was blaming Michael Jones for the disappearance of Lily Mae. He was then interviewed by the police, but he had a strong alibi. He'd gone with his mum and his 3 kids who lived with their mum to the nursing home where his grandma lived to take her out for the day. The home confirmed this and he was no longer a suspect. On the 4th day of Lily Mae's disappearance, the newspapers and the gossips were saying all kinds of things, like, was she unhappy at home or school? Was she being abused by someone and was scared to tell anyone and had run away? Of course, none of this was true, because Lily Mae's parents had taught her from a very young age that if someone ever did something bad to her, she was to tell someone straight away. Lily Mae's parents said she was a very happy and funny child who would never hurt anyone and had no reason to run away from home. However, it turned out that Michael Jones wasn't the only outsider who had recently moved into the village. A man called Mark Waterhouse had moved to the village about 3 months before Michael Jones, and he wasn't very popular with the other villagers because he was always drunk and abusive towards everyone. So everyone did their best to avoid and ignore him. When the police checked his background, it turned out that he was a known criminal who had been in jail for abusing and neglecting his own 3 daughters and 3 sons. So the police arrested him and searched his house, but there was no sign of Lily Mae and her dog Poppy. However, as the police were leaving his house, they heard a dog barking and someone calling for help. It was coming from a shed in the garden. It turned out it was Lily Mae and her dog Poppy. After the little girl and her dog had been reunited with their family, Lily Mae was checked over by her doctor and had been abused physically but not sexually. And Poppy had to be checked out by a vet, and apart from being very frightened and hungry and thirsty, both were fine. While searching Mark's house, the police found thousands of photos and images on computers of children being abused. He was given 15 years in jail without parole, was forced to sign the sex offenders register for life, and he was told he wasn't allowed any contact with any child under the age of 18 again ever. Both Lily Mae and her dog Poppy made a full recovery with the help and support of their family and friends. Roseanne, Lily Mae's mum, gave birth to twin girls, Emily and Erin, a few weeks later, and all are doing well. The end. Thank you.